Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Y'all remember that song? Do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Y'all remember that song? Right? Only God can do it. But even though we know that's true, that only God can do certain things. You dig? Only God can come through for us when we can't come through for ourselves. But let me give you another perspective that you might not have thought about. Right? When it's time to take care of business, when it's time to handle your stuff, you know what I'm saying? That where the rubber meets the road type part, yeah, you have to let that happen. Why? Because we have free will, right? We have free will. We can do what we want or not do what we want. We can say what we want or not say what we want. Even in the face of opposition, even in the midst of danger, even when the kitchen is hottest, right? We can still have free will to exercise, to do what we want to do and say what we want to do. Now, regardless if there's a cost, regardless if there's a penalty, regardless if there's accountability, the fact still remains that with free will, we can do and say what it is that we want to do, right? Okay, so what's the difference in you deciding, you making a choice, you making a decision that you're going to do something? The only thing that will stop you from doing what you have chosen that you're going to do is you. There's no rule, there's no government policy, there's no stipulations that are in place that can force you not to do something or say something. So the choice is yours, right? This is the same thing where it comes to us deciding that we're going to exercise our rights. Now we all have rights, right? When I say we both, I mean you and me. We have rights. We have inalienable rights that are afforded to us at birth, okay? We have the ability to let or not to let. What do you mean by that, bro? To let or not to let. That's our choice. It's our decision. I can let you do something or I can let you not do something, right? I can let you say something or let you not say something, okay? So, we have the same ability. We have the power to let or not to let. And we're going to talk about that in just a minute. It ain't the fireman. It ain't the policeman. It ain't the preacher man. It ain't the doctor man. It ain't the government man. It's you, man. We need to stop blaming everybody for our own shortcomings. Yeah, I said it. I'm going to say it again. Stop blaming everybody else for your shortcomings. I'm speaking to myself. Can't blame nobody else because I fell short. Can't blame nobody else because I fell through. I cannot blame nobody else. And you can't blame nobody else because we did not let our light shine. Can't nobody stop our light from shining, man. Let's just tell the truth and shame the devil. Can nobody stop your light from shining except you? I don't care what situation you're in. No one can stop your light from shining but you. Listen, before we get into the scripture, please like this channel, subscribe to the channel, you dig? Don't cost you nothing to do that. And please hit that bell notification so you're always notified whenever I upload content. It doesn't cost you a thing to do that either. You feel me? So now let's get off into this message. Now, in the book of Matthew, right? In the book of Matthew, the 5th chapter and the 16th verse, okay? That's where we come out of. The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 16. You dig? And it says, let your light shine so before men. Right? Let your light so shine before men, that they may see what? Your good works. And do what? Glorify your Father, which is in heaven. So let men, it says, let your light, right? You have a light and I have a light. And that light does what? What does light do? It shines, right? Light shines. It brightens up. But that light that's inside of me and that's inside of you, it wants to shine, but it can't shine on its own. It wants to light up like the noonday sun, but it can't do that unless you and I let it. You dig? And then it goes even further. It says, let your light, right? It tells us to let it shine, but how does it tell us to let it shine? It says, let your light so shine. Not just shine, but let it so shine. That means uncover it completely and totally. That means don't just open the jaw hole to where it's a little hole like this and the light is shining forth. No, open it completely so the light can so shine. See, people miss that. Let your light shine, you know, so it can be seen among men. No, it didn't say that. It says, let your light so shine. Put that so on it. You know what I'm saying? Put that extra on it. Put that emphasis on it. Let it so shine. You dig? Before men. Not just shine and men say, oh man, homeboy kind of bright today. No, let it so shine to where they like, oh, gee, man, dude, can you tone it down a little bit? You dig? That's how we should be shining. To where people are like, oh, God, Jesus. Woo, kind of bright, bruh. You dig? Let it so shine, right? Let it so shine. If you let it so shine, if you completely just let it go ham, right? You just walking around like the sun. You just bright. People can't even really see your countenance in your face because it's just so bright. You know, you walking around like you coming off the mountain, like Moses was in God's presence, and he was brightening up everything. They had to put a veil over his face. You dig? That's how we should so shine in our daily walk. If you really shining like that, I mean, for real. If you really shining like that, man, people gonna see it. They can't help but see it. You know what I'm saying? You can't walk nowhere without you shining, bruh. Even if you outside in the sunlight and it's triple digits and it's beaming and it's hot, guess what? You gonna shine just like the sun. People gonna think they're seeing two suns, one up in the sky and one walking right on the street. Because that's how you have let God come in you. That's how you have given yourself over to where you are seeking light. You're breathing light. You're thinking light. You're speaking light. You're living light. You're walking light. Everything about us is light because we're letting God shine through us. That's what we're called to do. Let God shine so through us to where everyone can see it. That's what he meant in the word when he said, we are a city that's set on a hill whose light can't be hid. Why it can't be hid? Because we're shining like the sun. We shine like, if you try to hide me, the light is going to beam through. It's going to break through. It's going to find a way to shine. Why? Because I have let it. I have made the choice that I will do this. I have spoken it forth with faith, with belief, and with power in the word, and I'm going to let my light shine. You're not going to be able to stop me. You're not going to be able to put a cap on it. You're not going to be able to cover it. You're not going to be able to dim it. You're not going to be able to put it out. I'm going to let my light shine. And let it shine how? So shine. So that men can see my good works. They ain't seeing my mouth running. They're not seeing, me speaking a good game. They ain't seeing me, talking this and talking that, but they actually see my light. They actually see my works. They actually see me putting in the work, putting in the time, putting in the study. They see me not talking stupid and crazy, but they see me not only exposing myself so my light can even more shine before men. Why? Because I want men to see my good works. Because it's actually not my work. It's him working through me. So you're seeing his works through my hands. You're seeing his words through my mouth. You're seeing his good nature. You're seeing his kindness. You're seeing his longevity and his gentleness and suffering through my heart. So men can see my good works by me allowing my light to so shine. You dig? Y'all just want to come on real quick. Bless y'all with this word on this Testify Tuesday, you dig? Make sure that you are letting your light so shine that everyone can see it, you dig? And that we're representing Christ the way we should be. One love. I love you. Hope you love me back. I hope you check out some of the other videos on this platform, right? I hope they bless you and you share them with someone who needs to hear it. It's your man, Levon. Remember, Lamella E. Love, uplift, motivate, inspire, learn, laugh, encourage, and enlighten. You dig? Your man, Levon. I'm out.